Hello, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. Welcome to the Saturday edition of Cricket Happenings with your host Ram. And as far as today's cricket show goes, we have a sort of a bunch of cricket to talk about. We will go to the basically we are talking about I think ODI and T20 matches. So one will go have a look at the Caribbean Premier League, where Guyana Amazon Warriors lost the match to the St. Lucia Stars by 6 wickets. This one match we'll look at. Then we'll have the third quarter final, the Vitality T20 Blast happening in the United Kingdom, where it was a win for the Worcestershire. Worcestershire at Worcester on their home ground. They beat Gloucestershire by 5 wickets. And then we'll have a look at the quadrangular series which is going on in India. And there were wins for the Australia A team. India A and India B. A match was played where India B won the match by 7 wickets. And the 7th match of the quadrangular tournament, Australia A won the match against South Africa A, with the Australian A spinners doing a wonderful job. But so I'm going to talk about all this. But I'm going to start off with the 7th match in the quadrangular series at Bengaluru, where Australia were the ones who actually batted first and totted up 322 for 5, thanks in the main to Travis Head, the captain, who hit 110 of 117 deliveries, which included 13 fours and 1 6. M. Labuschagne made 65, 67, 6 fours in that, and 42 coming from Renshaw of 29 towards the end, which was good to see. Matt Renshaw not out 42 of 29 deliveries, which included 6 fours. But DRC Short played a good hand as well as an opener. 49 of 56 deliveries, 5 fours and 1 6. And 322 for 5 was what Australia A put up on the board. If you look at the South African A bowling, Frelink 8 overs 2 men none for 45. Buron Hendricks 8 overs none for 57. Dean Pretorius 8 overs none for 36. 7 overs 2 for 59 for Magala. Zondo bowled 8 overs 41. Sean Warnberg 9 overs 1 for 54. And Muthusami 2 overs none for 14. South Africa A given a target of 323 runs to win from their 50 overs. Definitely were. I mean, if you look at the South African A card, the start was good. They had a good start coming in from Erwi and Cloyd, who were really doing a good job batting 80 odd runs in 13 overs, which was well done, and that start was direly needed, which they definitely got a good start. But the problem for them was many of the players could not get into double digits, and that was a big question mark for them. And especially it was all because of the Australian A spinners, who did a fine job of throttling them. Mitchell Sweepson, the leg spinner, 10 overs, no more than 40 runs and 3 wickets, did a wonderful job. Ashton Agger was absolutely on the money, 10 overs, 1 for 36. So Travis Head also getting 2 for 25. So it was a very good job by the spinners, who really started throttling the South Africa A batsmen. And Erwi made 37 of as many balls, 5 fours, 1 6. Cloyd 50 of 49. But Kaya Zondo, like how the opposite number, like how Travis Head made a century, his opposite number, Kaya Zondo, did a wonderful job. He kept the fight going till the end after the spinners, Australian A spinners, really strangled the South African A team in their chase. I thought Kaya Zondo played a good hand. He tried every bit of it, and he was there till the end. He was the last man to be dismissed when the score was 290, and that was what South Africa A were. South Africa losing that match by a margin of, I think it was a margin of basically 32 runs. So Australia A winning the match against South Africa A by 32 runs, but Kaya Zondo really played a good hand. He smacked 7 sixes and 4 fours in a very fighting knock of 117 of 104 deliveries. Other than that, Cloyd made a 50 of 49, 8 fours, and then Frelink towards the end, giving some support to Zondo, made 30 of 41, 1 4, 1 6, 290 all out. I said Australia A winning that match against South Africa, and thus South Africa A definitely one can say that probably they are they are the ones who are going to be having a real struggle now qualifying. The bowling from the Australian point of view, as I said, Sweepson was very impressive, 3 for 40, 1 for 36 for Agar, shot 5 was 48, William 1 for 32, Travis at 225, 8 overs for 59, Chris Tremaine was a bit costly today, and Joel Paris 7.4 was no made in 143. So that was the match situation. So as far as 7th match was concerned between this match was concerned in the quadrangular series, it was a victory for the Australia A team. Now we look at the next match, and the next match that we are talking about is an 8th match of the quadrangular series, which was played between the India A and India B. It was interesting. India A were the ones who batted first, and the India A team were bowled out for 217. Now, if you look at the India A card, the highest scorer, it was a good team. It was a pretty good team. Had a very, I would say, good sprinkling of talent in the midst. With Surya Kumar Yadav out for just 11 runs. Shreyas Iyer, the captain, made only 20 of 21, 3 fours. Ambati Ride was the highest scorer with 48 of 75, 2 fours, 3 sixes. Nitesh Rana, the IPL consistent IPL player, was out for just 9 runs. Krunal Pandya made 18. Samson making 32. Gautam clubbing 35, 32, 3 sixes and 1 4 towards the end. And they were bowled out for 217. Now, Siddharth called 1 for 40, but Prasidh Krishna once again impressive. 8 overs, no maiden, 50 runs and 4 wickets, did a good job. 2 for 38 for Shreyas Gopal. Shiny 9 overs, 1 for 32, did a good job as well. Jadeja 10 overs, 1 for 25, Huda 1 for 26. India B were given a target of 218, and well, the opener Mayank Agarwal, as you know, he's someone who is really showing his talent in full measure, as he slammed 124 of 114 deliveries, which included 14 fours and 3 sixes, at a strike of 108.77, and he was the chief architect there. Ishan Kishan out for 25, Shubman Gill 42 of 55, 4 fours. Manish Pandey then did the formalities out with an unbeaten 21 of 35. 218 for 3, 7 wicket victory for the India B team. As far as the bowling of India A were concerned, Chahar 1 for 38 of 7, but KK Ahmed, Khalil Ahmed, the left-arm pace bowler, was very impressive. 10 overs remains, 2 for 33. Siraj was once again very costly and could not pick up a single wicket. 10 overs, he was hit for 63 runs. 8 overs for 42 for Krunal Pandya. Gautam bowled 5 overs, none for 35. Shreyas Iyer just 1 ball, and that was the winning hit. So Mayank Agarwal was named man of the match. So that is as far as the quadrangular series in India is concerned. Now we have a look at the third quarter-final that happened in the Vitality T20 Blast. This was a match which was played between Gloucestershire and Worcestershire, and it was played at Worcester. And as far as that match was concerned, Gloucestershire were the ones who actually batted first, and they made 136 for 8 on the board. They had good contributions coming in at the top of the order. Hammond made 45, 31, 5 fours, 2 sixes. Klinger 24 of 23, 3 fours, and Cockbine 35, 33, 2 fours, 1 6. But other than that, they did not really get going, and they were restricted to 136 for 8 of their 20 overs. And I thought the Worcestershire bowlers are definitely doing a good job. If you look at the Worcester bowling, B.L.D. Oliveira was the most successful, 4 overs, none for 4 for 26. Mitchell 1 for 15, 2 for 22 for Wayne Parnell. Moeen Ali bowled 2 overs, got hit for 19. So Moeen Ali definitely struggling. Wood 2 overs, none for 18. Now Worcestershire were given a target of 137 runs to win from their 20 overs, and they got Callum Ferguson really doing a wonderful job of hitting 64 unbeaten runs of 47 deliveries, which included 6 fours. Clark out for 13, Moeen Ali 1, and Ross Whiteley, as usual, he has this capability of hitting a lot of sixes. As you know, he has been doing a wonderful job with Vitality T20 Blast of slamming sixes, and Whiteley was out for 20 of 19, 2 sixes. As far as Whiteley was there, hope was there, but then Callum Ferguson made sure, even though Whiteley left the scene, Callum Ferguson made sure that the victory will be Gloucester shares. 137 for 5, game over. Bowling, not much to really talk about. 1 wicket apiece to Payne, Taylor and Ty. 2 for 22 for Howell, and the man of the match going to Callum Ferguson. So that is as far as the Vitality T20 Blasters. Now we get on to the Caribbean Premier League. The Caribbean Premier League, we're talking about the 15th match of the Caribbean Premier League, which was playing with St. Lucia Stars and Guyana Amazon Warriors. And St. Lucia Stars finally managed to get a victory there as they won the match by 6 wickets. St. Lucia Stars were led by Kieron Pollard and 31 runs to get. 31 runs to get. I thought Kieron Pollard played a good hand. He started smashing 4s and 6s, and that enabled them to actually win the match. If you look at the card there, Guyana Amazon Warriors made 140 for 9 batting first. The card, Ronke for the first time in the Caribbean Premier League after quite a long time got into the groove. He hit 24 of 9 deliveries, 4 4s and 1 6, and I thought Guyana Amazon Warriors were doing a good job of really going on very well in the starting stages with Luke Ronke in total charge, and at the other end was Craig Walton. In 2.3 overs they had 33, but after that there was a real collapse as wickets. Cornwall started picking up wickets and wickets started falling at a very regular rate, and only Cameron Delport with 25 managed to just hold the innings. Other than that, there was not much to really talk about, and they were restricted to 140 for 9. The bowling, McClenaghan 1 for 24, 1 for 19 for Rakeem Cornwall, Kesrick Williams 2 for 23, KS Ahmed, the spinner, was impressive, 4 was 1 for 23, 2 for 23 for McCoy. Lucia Stars chasing 141 runs to win. Definitely had their struggles. Simmons picking 15, but Andre Fletcher was the man of the match with his 45, and he got especially Andrew Fletcher got the man of the match, no doubt, because for a change, one thought that Andrew Fletcher, normally a very aggressive bat at that, decided to restrict his strokes and started playing in terms of the team, which was done very well. And at the end, the support came in, even though David Warner and Rakeem Cornwall was Warner making 23 of 16, 2 4s. But Kieron Pollard, the captain, made sure that St. Lucia Stars wouldn't allow this particular match to go out of their hands, as he slammed 41. He came in, he walked in with 31 runs required. No, he was there at that time, but there was an equation when Pollard was there that they required in 3 overs, they required 31 runs. And Pollard made it sound very easy as they picked up a 6-wicket victory. Pollard's contribution began unbeaten, 41 of 18 deliveries. It included 4 4s and 3 6s, and game over. Sohail Tanveer none for 15. Virsami Permal doing a good job with the ball, 4 overs 1 made at 220. Imran Tahir, 4 overs 1 for 18. But Bishu was smashed to all corners of the field, especially by Kieron Pollard, who absolutely manhandled him. 4 overs 154, and Kieron Pollard, I think Andre Fletcher was in the match. Well, dear fans and subscribers, as I said, it's a very short cricket show today, just taking some matches from India, West Indies, and also the United Kingdom. Well, dear fans and subscribers, nothing else to really talk about, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. That's on a Sunday on my Cricket Happenings broadcast. So this is time for me to finally sign off for the day. Thank you.